What is happening, everybody? I hope you're all having a wonderful day, and welcome back to Dragon Age the Veilguard. Now, we did clean up all of our companion quests and the side quests. We have nothing else to do here apart from go help the Veilguard down in Arlathan Forest, so that's where we're gonna head on this episode. I got my hot cocoa, I'm ready to go. Got a good night's sleep, feeling good, feeling strong. Hopefully we can stop them from doing whatever they're doing here. I'm kind of curious to see if, what was it, the Forgotten One was Syrian and Anaris. I'm kind of curious to see if Anaris has anything directly to do with the gods or not. I'm not sure what's going on there. Is he an opposer to the gods? Should he have been part of the Anaris, but they didn't select him because they didn't like him? Kind of curious to what's going on with all that. I did have a slight realization in between episodes. I had gotten a bunch of skill points and upgrade points for my companions, and I just hadn't been spending them, so we are sitting here with a buffed party at this point.
Finally got the rubble cleared.
Do I have anything to sell to you before
Plenty of ways
we
to
head
spend
on
your
out?
coin here.
I can see that. It's a pretty looking NPC. Do you have any mementos? You just have the one at 4. We could make you purple, but that wouldn't really benefit us at this point. We'll leave that for now. We're also only down to like 10k cash, so gotta be a little careful. Darren, I really should have insisted to Melia that she leave the depths of the forest earlier. I think we already read that one. Alright, Irilyn. What's going on here?
Strife. I got a tip there might be trouble here in Arlathan.
You're just in time. We've got a problem.
I was out with a scouting party, and we spotted the Venatori moving into the area.
They're being directed by Elganan or Gillenane. They have to be.
Do you enjoy slaughtering Venatori?
But why bring the Venatori?
We don't know. That's where you come in.
My stance on Venatori is kind of like Leonidas in the movie 300, where he's like, this cramp in my knee from slaughtering all your soldiers. I'm happy to help.
Well, that sounds like trouble.
They shut up for
How
us.
can I help?
Nip it in the bud. Don't let them stir up anything worse.
I'll give you the rough location where we sighted them, but you might have to search beyond that.
They want something, and we need to know what they're up to.
I
I'll
agree.
find out what it is.
Feel free to take out as many of them as you can. This is our forest.
Well, you know I would have anyway. You don't need to give me an offer for that. Deepstalkers spotted in Arlathan Forest by the old aqueduct. There's something strange about them. Do not approach unless necessary. They've been blighting nugs. Or Deepstalkers, rather. Not nugs. Do they have a fast travel to make this a little quicker? Go here and then we just cut through. That'll do. I mean, to be honest, I'm curious what the ancient gods are doing here too.
Feeling.
Arlathan was the center of a war between Tevinter Magisters and ancient elves. The whole place was destroyed, then buried into the ground. Blood magic everywhere.
Yeah, being a mage and exploring battlegrounds like this, where so much disaster and tragedy happened, I imagine you feel so much like disturbances. It's almost like when sidekicks go to haunted houses in movies where some, like the Amityville house, for example.
Irilyn was right.
For the record, I don't buy into sidekicks and all that stuff, but I imagine that's a similar comparison, if one can be drawn for real life. Good boy.
My job's done. Your turn.
Enjoy. Oh, I want you.
We took care of them.
Good. Now, what were they doing out here?
Looks like they have.
If I didn't know better, I'd say this was Dalish.
It is. And there's a Dalish camp nearby. The Venatori hit them.
That can't be good. We need to find the camp. Let's go.
I imagine we're gonna get here way too late to do anything about it. flaming weapons on takedown is so strong. We can skip right to that, actually. I hope Davrin's uncle is okay. 'Cause he's in here too.
Careful. There's Venatori ahead.
We'll handle them. Sit tight.
Now on you first, big shield boy.
It's ready.
Goodbye. Boy, took care of your Venatori problem.
You look like a veil jumper. What's happening?
The Venatori are rounding up Dalish. I locked that barrier, but some of them already got through.
What do you mean they're rounding up Dalish?
There are more Dalish inside the ruins. They were camped there.
All right. Get back to Strife and Irulan and let them know.
We'll head through and take care of them if you can unlock. Oh, never
Damn it.
mind.
Still locked.
Above the door. Those must be the symbols.
Okay, let's get it unlocked. That didn't do anything.
I think you need to match the symbols in order.
In order of what? Oh, right. Stupid. So we're looking for that. That's you.
That worked. Keep going.
Now we need 3 squiggles in the updash. That's this one. Now we need the Riddler and the R. Could be this one.
Nice work.
Time to get moving.
Didn't even notice the symbols
Why
on
would
top of the door.
Venatori attack the Dalish? They wouldn't come here without a reason.
Maybe the gods want their slaves back.
There's more going on. There they are.
What do you want? Why do you attack these people?
We'll ask later. We'll ask the last one standing. Oh, I want you.
All right, it's over.
Not soon enough.
Still don't know what they're doing here. Let's keep looking around.
It sure does look like they're here to take their slaves back. I'm sure from the Evanuris' perspective, right, all these Dalish should just still be serving them. I mean, they literally branded their faces with slave markings back in the glory days of the Evanuris. So they're a little upset that their followers and power sources for blood magic are now freedom. Or now living in freedom, rather. Flavors never really can let it go.
The bridge is out.
Why I put them in the
I
ground.
bet that's the Veil Jumpers doing. Slow the Venatori down. Has to be a power crystal around here.
You know, the whole slave thing is one of the best things that is gonna happen for me, at least, about killing the Evanuris. I get to kill slavers. My favorite thing to kill in video games. Every game I play, I get pleased when there's a slaver because it means I get to put another one on the ground. Sounds like we should be
You hear
swift.
that?
Someone's in trouble. We have to find them.
There's a lot more Venatori here.
Miss scumbags.
Leave this cat alone.
are my people!
If you leave now, we might let you stay alive.
Back down.
Rook's totally lying there. I wouldn't let any of these motherfuckers live. Even if I had the choice to end this peacefully, I wouldn't. You all get to go to the afterlife. See how your gods serve you from there.
There, that's shut.
Suck on this. Let me backtrack just a second, because I was getting a ding for a chest in this little corridor, but I was trying to save the one woman. I think it's probably up there in that little corridor side split, you see? I don't think I can get there until I wrap around, unless you can be a little cheeky with this corner. Alright, let's hit him. This place kind of seems like a ticking time bomb. I think I missed a chest in here.
Now let's see what they've done with the Dalish.
What about the Rook? Dragon fire things. Yeah, I really do think we've reached a limit on loot to find, since everything we get at this point is just upgrades to things. Yeah. What's going on here? Okay, that's the bridge that was blown out. This didn't take us to the one chest like I thought it would. It's up here. Maybe I missed the turn. Okay. Explosive device. I'll definitely take the memento. I'm so close to max rank on all my items. I think they're all level 9 right now. So as soon as I level up the caretaker, I can crank them all up to 10. 10, I believe, is the final stop for her.
We'll get you out of there. Hang on.
It's the symbols again, just like before.
Shouldn't be hard.
So R and then like a harp kind of looking thing. That'll be this one. Then an S symbol, like a backwards F. That's the one on the floor, which is like an infinity and an R. The last one is this one right here.
All right, that did it. Let's see what she has to say.
There's only one left.
It's okay. You're safe. What happened here?
That veil jumper died making sure I was safe. She sealed the barrier before the Venatori could get me.
What about the rest of the Dalish?
They took everyone. Kidnapped them all.
Why? Where'd they take them?
I don't know. Their leader said they need Dalish blood, some
Yeah, I
sort of
thought so.
sacrifice.
Sacrificed? With the Venatori, I should have known.
It's just got a whole lot worse. We need to figure out where the Venatori took them. Let's look around.
I swear they so much as touched those prisoners.
I'm right there with you, Davrin.
Some papers here, but nothing useful. No mention of a location.
I figured that would be what all this was for. Just knowing the Venatori and what slavers are like.
Well, doesn't look like the Venatori brought many supplies with them.
So they didn't come from far. If they got a larger camp nearby, the Dalish could be there.
Yeah, but where exactly? Let's keep looking around.
Slave masters are never eager to let their property go. I mean, look at what happened in Dragon Age 2.
Just some mud here,
He
but
chased Fenris to the ends of the earth and still wouldn't let it go, even under threat of death.
Glass? Hold on a second. There's a crater nearby, here in Arlethan. Back when blood magic was unleashed
Rook,
thousands of years
over
ago,
here.
it was so powerful, the stories say it fused the sand to glass.
we know the Venatori didn't come very far.
They must have taken the Dalish to the crater. We have to tell Strife in Ireland.
Well, they just rocked up.
We got here as fast as we could.
It's bad. They're kidnapping Dalish to sacrifice them.
What?
You're serious?
This isn't over yet. We'll put a stop to it.
Where did they take the prisoners?
The lake. The old crater.
We have to strike back.
We'll find them. But it'll take time to put together a rescue party.
Don't take too much time. We need to stop this.
We will.
Man, there's a quest break in between that. Let's go get him. The fuck? Venatori have taken the Dalish prisoners into Arlathan Crater, and the team must prepare a rescue mission before it's too late. Here we are, Grim Bonds. Reconvene with the Veil Jumpers.
Back to the lighthouse. We'll meet the Veil Jumpers there.
Inviting them to our house, are we? Take a quick look. Make sure there's no quest we're missing here. Oh, I maxed out the Veil Jumpers now. Okay, let's go back to Arlathan real quick and level up that that vendor and get that memento. See what they can do for us at level 4. Now that we tipped them over the edge with this quest. Glad I paid attention to that, actually.
Bits and bobs for just the right price.
Welcome to max rank. We can make all this stuff purple, but first things first, let's pay more attention to that. Arlathan's Fall medium armor. This armor has no base defense. Each time you are hit, gain 20 defense for 15 seconds, up to 10. You gain immovable, so we don't get staggered. Let's upgrade Balara's gear. No, we don't use her much. We'll get all the upgrades for Balara where we can. Memento, of course. I think we'll be fine there for the rest of it, because I don't really use any of the other stuff. Do I grab this just because it's... No, it's 5k. I don't just grab that just to do it.
Till next time.
Next time. Alright, that's 2 of our factions completely upgraded. I guess I'll work on the Shadow Dragons next. Pay the most attention to them. We're missing 1 chest in Alathan, and that's done. Do I have anybody to chit-chat to? Davrin, Lucanus, Balara, and Nev. Okay, we got conversations before we start this next Veil jumper thing. Let's make sure we get everything squared away before we get pushed on. Honestly, with the way things are going, it seems like we're gonna find the gods in the crater. That seems like a place of power where there'd be a lot of things happening. Place of such power that it turned the sand to glass. That seems like a nice place for them to start a ritual.
Hey, Rook. Have time for something outside the lighthouse?
Always.
I was going to head to Arlathan with Assan. See a real sky again. You're welcome to join us.
Count me in. I wonder if Lucanus has found anything for
To think.
his asshole cousin yet.
You're here.
What happened?
A note from Viago. Katerina is alive.
What? How?
Zara's carcass told the truth. Ilario didn't arrange Katerina's death because he spirited her away. Katerina has been a prisoner in her own villa, with Ilario as her keeper.
Let's go get her. Fuck
What
Ilario.
matters is that she's alive, and we know where she is. So let's go get her.
Ilario is making his move. He's hosting the talons of the crows at Via de la Morte. All of them.
Nice place to embarrass him in front of his friends.
Killed? Unless he's got something up his sleeve.
Maybe he thinks his blood magic will be enough to control them all. We have to do this carefully. Ilario has to be expecting us.
You think he knows that we know about him and Elganon?
He wouldn't be avoiding us otherwise. Be ready for a trap.
It's not going to be good enough.
Through Treviso.
Not for us. We're going by water, and Spite is keen to get this done.
Then let's make this a night to remember.
I guess that's one cool thing about Spy is he's the demon of action, right? Spy can go a long way for motivation. You can do a lot of things out of Spy. Not always good things. Sometimes you can cut your nose off to spite your face, but I always found doing things out of spite to be kind of a successful form of motivation, you know? Succeed in spite of things. Stubbornness can go a long way with things like that. Like you would rather have a demon of spite in you than a demon of sloth, right? That just wanted you to go back to bed.
There's something I need to do back home.
Everything all right?
Yeah, just chasing Aelia. It brings a lot up. If you're around, maybe. I'd take the company.
Sure thing, Nev.
Okay, so we have... What I'm gonna do is I'll probably take care of these short companion quests today. Or this episode, rather, not today. And then next episode, I'll take care of the big things, like what's going on with Ilaria.
Tell me about Anaris.
He is the light, the hope of Elvenan, the bringer of...
Tell me about the war against the Evenuris.
Even now, the armies of Anaris wage a glorious war against the...
Tell me about the armies.
The chosen of Elvenan, made pure and stripped of their want to serve the great Anaris.
So demons.
Slaves.
He made an army of demons. Damn it, Syrian. What have you done? Oh, Rook.
What's going on?
I'm trying to find out why Syrian would help Anaris. It just gets worse. Harder to understand. Now he wants to meet. Syrian, I mean, to explain himself.
It's kind of hard to explain turning people into demons.
I know. talking to him again, knowing what I know, it's hard. Beyond hard. And that's if this isn't all a big trap.
Listen to your gut. Would he really try to lure you into a trap?
I would have said no before all of this. The Syrian I know cared. Loved his people more than anything.
If you didn't notice from the red glowing eyes, it wasn't exactly all him anymore.
Grounded. Focused. Made sure I was okay. And I took care of him, protected him because I loved my little brother and I owed him. But what he is now, who he is now, I don't know. I'd hoped the archive would make it easy. Tell me it was a misunderstanding. But Anaris is evil, full stop. And if my brother's working with him...
We do need to stop him, regardless of emotional
I know this is hard,
attachment here.
but you know we have to stop them, right?
I know, I get it. He's my brother, though. The day he died, or I thought he died, it was the worst day of my life. I don't know if I can do that again.
We'll figure it
So
out.
what are you going to do?
Meet with him.
Are you okay with that?
No, but I need to talk to him. Convince him he's wrong.
And if that doesn't work?
Will you come with me?
Of course.
Thanks, Rook. Really. Just tell me when you're ready.
She's ready to do the hard thing there if it comes to that. Because Syrian might have to never come home. He's not gonna listen to reason. I'm not gonna have a giant demon army on my hands on top of trying to deal with the Venatori. We're not doing that. What if I charged attack damage? We're kind of main in charged attack at this point. Every time we get a stagger off, we keep getting that charged in once the combo depth freezes them up, so an extra 10% is going to be pretty beefy. Got a duck down. Let's deal with this for Nev. We'll take Nev, and maybe we'll take Lucanus out to play. I do like Davrin more, but I feel like we haven't used Lucanus much. Or perhaps... let's take Balara, actually. Been a real long time since we used Balara and Nev together. See how they getting along. Shame there isn't as much radial dialogue in this game as there is in Origins, but still good. Why are you just sitting here, Spirit?
As you found their names, I felt them whisper through the Fae. My own name changed. I am now Eulogy. I will remember them. A light glowing in memory.
That means a lot.
That's actually pretty nice. You turned him into a memorial spirit.
The Minrathous Wall of Light.
These lights, they're to remember the dead?
Unless the family lacks mages to keep them lit, or the money for one, then you're left in the dark to Vintir's subtlety. This was Brahms.
Rana's old partner.
His light was out when I got here. I should have been back sooner.
You're here now. That counts.
Not till I finish this. I'm stopping Aelia.
Looks like
Yes,
we
we
have the
are.
same idea.
Rana.
He read serials between assignments. Romance. The last one ended on a cliffhanger. He was sure he knew the ending. I never checked if he was right.
I'm sure you could find the final chapters.
I know. I'm not sure I want to.
Pretending it ends well. We can give him that.
You're not the only one chasing Aia. I've tracked some of her followers. They aren't quick to talk. Most said I'd be saved soon. But I did get the name of a place. Sanctum Lusican.
Rana, that's great.
There's a catch.
It's an old temple. A lost one. If there's a record of its location, I can't find it.
It's more than we had. I can track this down.
And you'll tell me? Look, I know who else you work with, what they might suggest, but what are you going to do?
The best I can.
Right. Doctown will see...
What, Rana? Magisters who look the other way? Bribed Templars, Venatori who walk?
They see you.
You know it to be true, Rana. Your organization here in Minrathous is corrupt as shit.
Brom's light. Thanks.
I do what I can.
Yeah, their organization that they have in Minrathous is completely corrupt. It's diseased. It's not fit to serve. She might be a good one, but the top of the order is atrocious. They're actively letting Venatori go, even when they know them to be guilty. They let them say their whole little stupid fucking cliche monikers in front of them. The little asshole with the smug grin on his face that said the Venatori rise. I hope I get to kill him at some point during this, just for that cringe fucking line that he got off in front of the Knight Commander. I'd like to take care of that. Show him how much the Venatori do in fact not rise on my watch. But I'm sure by the time we get to that, he won't even be him anymore. He'll just be a fucking puppet for the gods. There's some irony in that, you know, the Venatori, they're all slavers themselves, talking about the glory of Minrathous and Tevinter and all that, but then at the end of the day, they're just gonna be puppets too. Flip-flopping around in the wind like a marionette with no strings. Idiots.
So, you and Rook?
Do I want to know where this is going?
It's not going anywhere. I mean, I don't mean your relationship's not going anywhere. I mean me, my question.
Right.
It's just nice. And you can solve cases together.
We could do that before.
But now, it's romantic.
Oh, and sweet. Yeah, I do wish we had such, like the same kind of banter that we had back in Origins and Dragon Age 2 to a lesser degree. I miss that kind of party banter where every time they would say something, it would always be interesting enough for you to stop and listen to.
A picnic, huh? Not how I figured two Grey Wardens would spend an afternoon.
Evka and Antoine's doing. They told me after all the Wardens have been through, and what's ahead, I should take a break.
I'm surprised you actually listened.
You know how sad Antoine can look?
So what did you pack for the picnic?
Emmerich helped me brew a ginger wort truffle tea. I thought we'd see what all the fuss is about.
Sounds good.
An adventure in a teapot.
You probably want some too.
More like a rediscovery. Apparently it's an old recipe.
Well then, to your health.
Cheers. That's not bad.
He's probably upset that we put his ginger wort truffles in there.
Gingery, but also garlic, hints of mushroom, and something else. Oh, well, I've never eaten a worm, but yeah, it is a little...
we can speak Griffin now.
There, Davrin.
What?
Assan just talked to me.
Huh? What did he say?
No, not that. What you said before.
Emmerich said ginger wort might have some kind of magical properties.
Let's see talk to Griffins.
More than mine.
Maybe it affects some people more than others. You alright, Rook?
Worms.
Worms to you too, Assan.
Worms?
Yeah, you wouldn't get it. It's between me and Assan.
You want to dig some up for him? Be my guest.
I'll skip that. Thanks for getting me out of the lighthouse, Davrin. And with good company.
Assan is the best company. Or you got plenty of emotional attachment with him, to say the least. Bouncy, cute little fucker. Alright, so we've been at we're at 36 minutes now on this recording. We could split the episode, right up Balara's quest, and then we can go take care of House Della Morte after. I suppose we could also just squeeze her quest in right now and make this a little longer one. Although the longer that they go, the less traction they seem to get in the algorithm, so... Yeah, you know, I'll split it. 36 minutes is good. That's approaching 40. That's a great place, so... We're gonna split this one here. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please subscribe, leave a like and a comment. If you want to support the cause, help improve the channel, you're feeling particularly generous, please do check out the links in the description below. Otherwise, stay tuned, and I'll see you soon with more Dragon Age: The Veilguard. Take care, everybody. Have a great day. Peace.